See if we on here. Let me check the volume. All right, I think we are live right now. Yeah, peace, family. It's your boy, Mr. Rico C, host of the Frequency Radio. This is another motivational moment. Another motivational moment brought to you by your boy. And again, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. A couple things, really want to talk about your higher self. Utilizing that higher self, tapping in your higher self, recognizing your higher self or your inner self. I like to segue a bit with a movie reference. One of my favorite movies, and I have several up there. But one of my favorite movies is The Five Heartbeats. The Five Heartbeats. And one of the most livest scenes in there to me is when, they're at they're at the big talent show. You know what I'm saying? Everything's on the line, but they throw in a twist at the end. It's like, yo, you can be on here, but house rules. You got to use, the house piano. You did. You got to use, I guess, whatever player that whatever pianist that place had set up. That's who they had to use. So they get up there. You know what I mean? They going through the steps. It's all rigged. You know what I'm saying? The pianist is fucking up and shit. And Duck, that the coordinator. You know what I'm saying? The facilitator, the guy, the creator. You know what I'm saying? The individual who writes all of the music. I think he did some choreography, but I know for sure he wrote all of the music, right? And his brother was in there just saying like, Duck, man, do the steps. And he was just like, man, it's just not my music, man. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And then all of a sudden he runs over there, knocks the piano dude off, and then goes in and starts playing his shit, and then they have one of the livest performances ever. And what resonates to me is that his inner self, Duck's inner self is saying like, yo, this ain't your shit, man. This is not your, if you don't say something, I'm about to do something. You know what I mean? And his inner self, his higher self took over and he tapped in and did that thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take a look at Kaepernick, you take a look at this guy, young brother, started off in the NFL, had relatively good stats, you know what I mean? Good season. I think he went to the Super Bowl. Well, no, I don't think they went to the Super Bowl, but I think he went to took his team to Western Conference championships. You know what I'm saying? Was it the West? I'm tripping. I'm thinking about football. I'm thinking about basketball right now. But anyway, he took them to the championship in their division. I'm not sure if they won or not, but he's done a lot of. In terms of an overall football player, I mean, the guy is amazing. You know what I mean? If you take a look at some of his reels, you know what I mean? Check some of those things out. And he's a little bit older now, so obviously, he won't be doing some of those same things. But when he came out in the league, I mean, he was on a roll, man. He was almost like on a Mike Vick type of level. The big contracts and fans and all of that kind of thing. And you got to ask yourself somewhere along the line. Right? Somewhere along the line, his inner self woke up. And he was like, enough is enough. You know what I mean? Enough is enough. This is it. I can't take this shit, anymore. So you had an individual who's making money. I'm sure is, pretty well off. But, had to really consider all of those things. His career, finances, all those type of things. If he stepped up and he stood up, for the things he believed in. And, there was the police brutality, that was going on. And he decided to take a knee. Like, I'm going to take a knee in this national anthem, until things change for my people. And it was powerful. You know what I'm saying? And in the beginning, it was just him by himself, right? It was him by himself. Then, it raised a stir, a whole media storm, then a couple of players here and there. And then they just thought they was going to fire that guy, you know what I mean, and end the problem. Now they woke up a monster, like I was sharing in one of my other videos. But, he wasn't able to go any further, and his inner self, his higher self, was saying, "Yo, this is your path. This is what you need to do. This is what you have to do. You have to take this route. You have to stand up for the people." You know what I'm saying? And the list goes on. I mean, you had Jim Brown, you had Muhammad Ali, you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Um, uh, you got there's several others. There's several others. You got Hodges. I can't think his. I think he played for the Bulls. I can't think of his first name right now, but I think it's Craig Hodges, if I am mistaken. Um, here just recently, we had a white player, Pierce Long, take a knee too. You know what I mean? I believe he plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? And he took a knee. And just think how big that was. Think how powerful, that is. Individual of another race. You know what I'm saying? The dominating race stepping out and stepping down and saying like, "Hey, I'm taking a knee too because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the injustice." All of these are individuals who have tapped into their higher self, their inner self. So to you, tap in your inner self. Tap in it. You know what I mean? We're gonna be the ones that make the change. Yeah, you got the Kaepernicks and that kind of thing of the world, but the real change is gonna come from the community. Yeah, from within. You know what I'm saying? So listen to that voice when you hear it. Move on that voice. Act on that voice. Whatever the case is, whether it's standing up for somebody, you know what I mean? Whether it's right or wrong, whatever the case, listen to that inner voice. Listen to your higher self. You'll always come out on top. Remember, racism is created. They have to continue to manufacture this shit, and you see it all. You're seeing it all falling apart. Why? Because people are tapping into their higher self. People are vibrating on a higher frequency. So I'm gonna lead in on that note. Make sure you are vibrating on a higher or the highest frequency possible. And make sure you check out the Frequency Radio on Facebook and on YouTube. It's your boy, Mr. Rico C. Peace.